Hello, friends, and welcome to a new series here on the YouTube channel. In this one, we're playing What Remains of Edith Finch, which is one of my favorite games of all time. I have a lot of favorite games of all time, but it's one of them. And I am going to start occasionally playing some of those for you to watch so I can share some of my favorites with you. We're still going to do some playthroughs of games I haven't played before because those are fun too, but we're going to do some of my favorites. And this is one of my very favorites of all time, so I'm excited to share it with you. What Remains of Edith Finch. It's a really good game.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay, so we're going to start by turning this way.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it. My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
There's Milton. Okay. So one of the reasons I think you're probably already seeing now that I love this game is it's very beautiful and it's a great.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Great story, just fun, but also insanely beautiful. There's that.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Also, look at this little mailbox. It's a replica of the house. You can't see quite from this angle, but
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
yeah, I love the way the words will scatter. That's not the only time it'll happen. There's a waterfall.
In her will, my mother left me a key but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Okay, there are 2 ways you can go here. With the Finch's sign, we can either go down and through the forest or up this way. I'm going to go up this way because I like the view of the house from this angle. But if you decide to get and play this game, you can definitely go through the forest path. Also worth it. And in fact, there's achievement for going both ways.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Look at the deer.
The truth is, Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
I will say this is one of those games that I've replayed multiple times and I always see something new. Like, you see all the Milton papers in the water.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me even then.
We'll look at that from another angle up here.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
There's a better view of the dragon. House.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Yeah, there's always something else to see in this. It's so well done. The missing posters everywhere out here. Okay, I try to show you as many little details in the house as I can.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
There's the front door.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
A ramp. There's the garage.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother. Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Now we are in the house, in the garage. Said we'll...
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Try to take in details. Maybe I'll notice something new too. We're trying to look at everything. Ah, the tennis ball on a string so you don't pull in too far. Honestly, we need to set one of those up in our garage. Look at this kiddie pool. I totally have this kiddie pool as a kid. Like, I'm going to try to mostly be quiet during the narration parts, but definitely I will talk a little bit more when we're in these in-between moments.
For the first time in years,
Edie, Dawn, Lewis, Milton, and Edith. January 2010 is like what the calendar on the wall says.
I felt like I was home.
Okay, here we are in the kitchen. This is our first room here.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Of Edith, Edie, Lewis, and Dawn. In loving memory, Lewis Finch, December 27th, 1988 to November 21st, 2010. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great-grandson to Edie. Memorial service, Finch Family Cemetery, 2141 Fireweed Road. The Holiday Feast, Witch's Kitchen, the Viking Belly, Tasting Thailand, the Nordic Cookbook, Weird Recipes, Flour, Salt, Water, Yeast, the Northwest Chef, the Pacific Pantry,
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Flavors of India, Fanny Farmer Jr. Cookbook, Smoke in the Forest, that one's new, Cosmic Cuisine, The Pleasure of Something Cooking. I don't know what kind of cooking. It's probably around here again somewhere. The books do tend to repeat.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh, like, see, here's the cat bowls. I literally have never noticed the cat bowls before. Which, you know. Okay, so here's another, not, like, super vital choice. We can either go this way or this way. And I think we'll go this way into the dining room.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Also gross, but, you know, 7 years of fried on food. Well, these are still cookbooks. Raw fowl. Gonna pass on that one. There's different, like, pictures. You'll see lots of pictures in the house. Gross food. A plant.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
This TV is on top of books.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Here's the view out the window. Well, we're trying to give as complete a view as possible. Now we're back in this little hallway that was the... Let's get you some bugs.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Interesting. See, that's the way back into the kitchen. We will go down this hallway. I don't think there's anything important down this hallway, but we'll go down there just to make sure we haven't missed anything, which we have not. Now we're in the entryway.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
This is November 2010.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Now we head upstairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
now we get to look back down. Okie dokie. So we'll go this way first. Lots of books. So many books. But yeah, there's photographs everywhere, and you can just... Okay, here we go. This is Sven and Edie, and there's 2 bugs up above the door. The birds, which are finches. And it says Sven...
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Hofstede Finch, 1915 to 1964, and Edie, 1917 to 2010. This is a door. It says Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
1976 to 1977. This one is Calvin and Sam. Got a like army motif and a space motif there. I don't think there's anything about that door. No. Okay.
My grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That one says Calvin, 1950 to 1961. Okay, and now we're gonna go this way. Here's it.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
It's Odin. This door says Barbara. And look, here's even a picture of it being painted. (1944 to 1960).
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Okay, if there weren't so many books here, like, and you put some pillows or a cushion there, that'd be a nice place to like, curl up and read.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
And honestly, like, there's so many details in this house that, like, we could probably never actually look at them all. But so I highly recommend, even if you watch my playthrough, like, getting the game and doing a playthrough yourself, because totally worth it, and you will find something new every time. Molly. I'm going to show you her door.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah, Molly, and if you look, like, she's got little mice or hamsters, little castle door. Okay, and then this one is not...
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
So this room, we have some drag marks, but the room itself is like sharks and underwater. And then also a train. So, like, this is the sort of theming you can...
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
There's a cat, and it says Milton. Look at this stained glass window. And kid drawings. Here's a little...
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
doll cradle, jump rope.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
And now we are in
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Molly's room. So let's look.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
We'll start here, or we'll look around. This
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Look at that. And there's the gerbil cage, a balloon. This side of Molly's door, which we can look at some of these books.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
As an adult, I would still love this room. Look at this. It's magnificent. All the vines up there, like the unicorn pony. We'll go ahead and look over at this part now. Dress in the closet. And a whistle. Mess on the door. An ant farm. I'm pretty sure those ants are long dead. This is December 1947 on the wall. Window. Molly, Edie, Sven, and Barbara. Look at that alarm clock. It's amazing. And some stuff in there.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Bumblebee drawing on the floor.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
This is the first of our memories.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart,
sweetheart. It's late. Go to sleep.
My Halloween candy was all gone. I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
I wonder if there's currently is there.
I kept eating and eating. I ate a lot of things that night. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
There are slightly different paths you can take. Like, you can skip that ladder. We can go up here. Slightly different things. Also, it's Christmas. You can see the house decorated for Christmas.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me. I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
I think this is a different path than I've ever come, but because I usually come from this side, I'm pretty sure. Interesting. I might be wrong.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I love this part. Fun fact, this is the one achievement I have not gotten in this game. You're supposed to try to catch 2 rabbits at once, and I never can.
Rabbits.
We will attempt now, but I won't. Now, this section you can honestly do for as... Nope, I didn't even get 1 rabbit that time. Okay. I don't even know when you would be able to get 2 rabbits at once. There's a rabbit here. Wait, maybe here? No, they're not near each other. say like this is. Oh wait. Those two are sort of near each other. Nope. Yeah, I've never been able to do that. Though we can have a little bit of fun with the. We're just gonna grab.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Okay. Also, again, just beautiful. Like all the snow and the.
A mama rabbit.
We missed the mama rabbit a little bit. Okay, it's fine. We'll be able to get it again. Enjoy some flying. Like a windmill. Should probably. Try to find the mama rabbit again. Because I don't know where it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's get it into this open spot. That should be good. Why did we. Except for I veered to the side. And I don't know why. Go backwards a little bit and then turn it like just doing it around. Where did the mama rabbit go? I've lost the mama rabbit. Well, I've never done this before. There it is. The game is like. Seriously? How did we miss the mama rabbit again? Okay, usually I'd not have that much trouble with the mama rabbit. Come on, game, take pity on me. There we go.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Here we are as a shark. Flop, flop.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Okay.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Give me your fat, juicy seal. I would like to eat you. Thanks. It's like
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
now like a shark we can follow.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
So now here's another little choice. It doesn't matter too much, but we can go this way or that way. You can see we are no longer a shark.
now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
And you can
I was
explore
big, but I moved real quiet.
different parts of the ship, like by doing this. Definitely possible. I've loved the music in this part. I just, it's such a cool, like, juxtaposition.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Now, there is an achievement, which I have gotten, for letting this guy sing the whole song, and he will sing all the verses. Or most of them, at least. We're not going to do that right now, but... But you can do that. If you would like. Here. You know, we have gone on the left side the entire time. Let's take
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer.
Ooh, look where we are.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I do find myself randomly quoting that line. Like, I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So as you can see, we have our family tree, which we're going to fill in as we go through this journey. I am going to end this here. This is a good spot to stop, I think, for right now. Until the next episode, when we'll do a little bit more exploring. So, well, maybe, wait, we will close this so I get Molly in that part. Because technically she's not written into there when I hit the thing. So. Okay, now it's saving. We have to close the book. Okay, this is where we'll end it. So now Molly's added to our family tree in there. And thank you for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed your time here and would like to see more, go ahead and start by hitting that subscribe button. We upload 2 days a week. On Mondays, it's Michael Monday, and on Saturday, it's Suzi Saturday. If you want to see even more, we stream 4 days a week on our Twitch channel. It's Firebrand with 2 F's and 2 D's, just like it is here. On Tuesdays, it's Toss-Up Tuesdays from 8 to 10 Eastern Time, where Michael plays a variety of games. On Friday, it's Friends Friday from 8 to 10 Eastern Time. That's where we get to play games with our community members. Oftentimes, it's Among Us or Jackbox, and it's always a lot of fun. On Saturday, it's Suzi Saturday from 8 to 10 Eastern Time, and that's where I get to play a game, oftentimes a story game, but you never know quite what will show up, but it's always a lot of fun, so I hope you can join me then. And Sundays, that's our series Sunday from 2 to 4 Eastern Time, and that's where we play through a longer game, no matter how long it takes. It's always a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. I love you so much. If you have the time, do those YouTube things like subscribe, ring the bell. You know the drill. And I will see you next time. Bye.